Hello everyone, my name is Naly. I'm 8 years old. Today we're going to be learning about, again, the book American Textbook Reading Science 1. And we are still at Part 1, Life Science. Today we're going to be learning about what plants need to grow. What does plant need to grow? Eventually, all plants need 6 things to grow. What are these things? So in the vocabulary, you will learn what plants need. So now, let's start. The first word, sunlight. Yes, it's the first thing that plants need. Sunlight is very important to plants. So, what about the part of the plant that catches sunlight? Yes, it's the leaves. The leaves catch sunlight and make foods just right the leaf, and then make the plant healthy. We also need sunlight, but we doesn't need sunlight much as plants when you're a baby. So why does it have been called sunlight? Yes, the light from the sun. The sun have light down to the earth and make everything grow up. And that is the light from the sun. The word the light and the word sun makes sunlight. It means the light of the sun. So the light from the sun, sunlight is the light from the sun of the plants to grow well. Even a Venus flytrap also needs water and sunlight to grow. It's a foods. Next, plants. The next thing that plants need to grow. This is very important to us and to the plants. What is it? It's air. We need to breathe air. We can breathe in. And when we breathe out, some plants take the air that we breathe out, and then they make into new air that we breathe in. That is oxygen. So plants need air. What are air? What is air? Air is many gas mixed together that makes air oxygen. We can breathe in with that air and breathe out carbon dioxide. So those airs gathering around my room. I cannot see it. Is this air? I cannot see it. And I cannot even smell, touch, or taste. There's nothing. And it is gathered around my room, even out of the ground. There are many air, and these air surrounded the earth. So air is the gases that surrounded the earth. We cannot see air, but it's everywhere. Yes, it's in my room, it's outside, but it is not in space, of course. We need to have space clothes, and a big pack, so we need to be safe on moon, because the moon doesn't have any sense of air. Next, water. Water is very important. It's the necessary for us. We need water. Of course, plants also need water. Water helps plants to go. Water goes up, and then it spreads to the food. So it gets wet. And the water goes, it carries the food here, there, here, to the leaves, to the stem, everywhere. And in the plant, to the plant parts, the different plant parts, even the flowers or the fruits, that they can grow. So liquid that is necessary for our life. Water moves food to the parts of a plant. So here's the little plant. You water it on, and the inside, we cannot see it, of course. And it moves the fruit inside the plant to everywhere. Next, space. We also need space like a room. Yeah, we need space to learn, we need space to cook food, and plants also need space to grow up. Of course, plants cannot walk like us the other rooms, right? Plants still need space. What do you think? Imagine when plants doesn't have space. They grow big up. Oh no, they don't have space. How much space will they have? And they cannot grow healthy. And this space is the area available for use if there is a space. As long as you grow big and strong, it's enough space. And the roots cannot go out of that, of course. And it's an area, it's not a space, the university outside of the earth. Next, soil. What is soil? Yes, soil is the most thing with the space. And we grow plants inside the soil. And they get the nutrients like from the other dead animals or dead plants. Get up, and then this water will help the plant move the nutrients to place in the plant part. So it's the top part in the earth in this picture here. Rich, brown soil, just good for the plant. So good. Soil is where plants grow. Soil is the top part of the earth. But in the next course, there's no more soil. Next one. Oh, what is this picture doing about? There are many straw heads up. I like inside that plant, and this is plant clothes, like we are wearing clothes to get warmth. So this is warmth. Who carries that plant's head? Who cares about this plant has put like plant clothes for plants, but we didn't call that. They just want to give warmth to the plant so the plant can grow well. They can be happy. And the warmth is the state of quality. Quality. Like we're wearing shirts and sweaters so we can get warm in the winter. And it's just the plants. If the plants can get warm, somehow they'll be died and withered out. When is the state or quality of being warm? So we're wearing shirts to be warm. That's a state. Now, village. So here is the sixth thing. Oh, forgot about the more vocabulary. Sorry. Now, we got two more words. What is the first one? Carry. What is carry? Oh, you see, this is too small, but it's a bunch of flowers a circled bunch of flowers. There are many beetles, butterflies, bees, and some lady looks so cute. What are they doing? Yeah, they're taking nectar from this flower to the other flower. They're just helping the flower to get healthy and get the fruit on. And carry means to take something to place. When you carry this book to that place, and when you want to go back, I carry that to the place that I'm in. So that's how carry. To take something from one place to another. Ground. What is the ground? The ground that we are standing to is the ground. And when we're at the park, we stomp to the ground. That is the ground. So the ground covers the earth. You see in this picture, there is a black-brown bunch of soil circled in the shape of a circle. And ground is the earth where plants live. Yeah, there are many layers of the earth. So is there a summary? Here we have have the 6 needs of a plant. What does plant need? What does plant need? Of course, plant needs these 6 things, even space. First, let's talk about air. What is air? Yes, like we learned, air is many gases mixed together, and it's surrounding us everywhere. Even our wave, I cannot touch air or smell or sense. It is gathered around the earth. Next, the second thing that plant needs, water. Very necessary. A very necessary liquid that all plants need. If it's cactus still need water, but we doesn't have to water the cactus, but it still needs. And the secret, it holds the water inside. It leaves, and it just can grow well and have pretty flowers. Of course, they don't have fruit to eat. Next, space is where the plants grow. If the plant doesn't have much space that it needs, enough space, eventually it will die and wither down. And so it needs enough space so it can grow big and healthy. It's the area for the plant. We need space. It is a room to learn to cook, to do many things. Next, warmth. What is warmth? Yeah, like we learned, we wear shirts, t-shirts, sweaters to get warmth. And warmth is the state or quality of warmth. So you see in this picture, the plant, the one who's caring about this plant, just put these strands or like plant clothes, but we doesn't call that plant clothes. So it's warmth, a state or quality. Next, soil. What is soil? Soil. We plant plants in the soil. So we need, this is a picture of rich brown soil with many nutrients, good for plants. So we really need that soil, good for plants. Okay. Soil, they get nutrients from the soil, and then the water. We need the water. Pour the water to the plant, and inside the roots absorb the water up, and then the water will carry the food up into the pot. And that's soil. Sunlight. Whoa, sunlight. Light from the sun. The sun, like the light up here, given light so we can see in the dark like a torch. We all need sunlight. You don't know because that was when you're a baby. Eventually now we just need sunlight. And plants does very need sunlight to make some food by their leaves. So up close. Whoa, this is eating insect eating plants. Have you ever seen insect eating plants and hear information about them? Oh, I have here about the Venus flytrap and the pitcher. Yeah, now I can't read them in Dr. Binocs too. So now let's try to be up close. First, Venus flytrap. Whoa, what does the Venus flytrap do? Yeah, like fly goes through. Do you see this picture? Oh no, this fly doesn't know that it was stuck in his mouth, and poor little fly being trapped and eaten by that Venus flytrap. One other plant eating insect. Picture plant. Oh, it doesn't look that like this Venus flytrap. These one looks like sharp teeth. But the picture plant has another way that insects don't know. When there's something smell so good, the insects or the honeybees, butterflies, ladybugs crawl and fly to them and get to the picture plant. Inside, there's a good smell, but the picture plant is just want to eat them so they can make a good smell. They want to get to And they had the food that they just eat. Of course, they have a liquid inside, so we could cure the insect, and then the nutrients from the insect go all to that plant. So what did these are you worried about? Why did these insects eat these plants, eat the insects? Yes, because I think the soil is under and they're high. They don't have foods like these other normal plants. And the soil far away and they grow in other plants when they need something to grow. That's insects. Thank you. Goodbye.